Gate.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
I'd say the humans look like story and sword, Edinburgh owns death. Whose rights are happy to be with different game modes. Easy, media, like easy, normal, hard, very hard. The tutorials on simulate Witcher 2. No Witcher 2. No, we don't have it. Huh? Part in the movie series. She'll see it in a few seconds.
Hij zal nou zijn koffie neerzetten. Is het niet te lang? Oké. Bye.
Need to be watching. No, the game has a fucking long intro. The only thing. There it is. Yeah, because he's commenting on your
You know
Facebook.
I don't find that amusing.
Yeah.
It
Hey
wasn't
Dylan,
meant
what's up,
to
dude?
amuse,
Thanks for
but
joining
to
the
prod
stream,
you
buddy.
to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Welcome to the Witcher 3 Wildland. I will introduce. Each message will be saved in the freeway. Also find detailed information about local law and an executable tutorial. Way to go. So the computer recognizes it as an Xbox controller. If you don't remember what the Xbox buttons are, is A, B, X, Y.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
If you hold this one in, you get about 1.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
That's the thing that wants to highlight. Unlock a door. What's the little kid's name? Wild Word, whatever the name is. Yeah. Okay, well, you're gonna have to learn the controls, so you... Never mind. I can pretty much wing it and figure it out on my own. So you can learn the buttons.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Ciri.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Yeah, now you have to choose. Select the dialogue option using L, like left trigger, up or down, and then press A. It says don't get mad at her or we've spoiled her. I say don't get mad at her. Really?
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Hard ass? Or lesser hard ass?
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
You gotta chase her. So now you gotta press up on the stick. Up. Gotta press the analog stick, hold the analog stick forward and press B. Maybe B is up.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
And you have to use the
Siri,
right
cut
stick
it
to
out.
change your camera.
Run into trouble? Should I turn back and help you?
I don't know which direction to go.
Geralt? What is it? Come on.
That's why you must do this, love, so you can practice.
Fast! Na 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 na. Oh no. Vesemir's got that look.
What did you expect?
Lots of scars.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have
I
asked
think
if...
it'll come with
But
season
you
2.
were
'cause
asleep,
now he's
Uncle
meta.
Vesemir.
Like, Ciri and Gerald is now together, so now I think that's where the training starts. Don't weasel out of this. Did the exercise. Like that one.
Gonna be
Because he's a snide commenting character, so that's a snide comment. Uncle Vesemir was fighting with Ciri outside training and not reading the books. So then he's on. He won't weasel out of this, or could have said you did the exercise while Vesemir. Okay, which answer? Okay.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Wanna fight? This is the tutorial to teach you how to fight.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
This must be to fight foes. Be they plate-clad knights, throw wraiths, bone-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploit the weakness of different enemies, witches need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools, swords, one skill, fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for which have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as spells with mages. Pass very quickly, simple one-handed jet. Witches are also adept in basic alchemy, they powerful potions, good oil, bombs, all of which advantage in fighting from all foes. Left arrow, draw steel sword, and then the right analog stick, you click it in to select on your target. Click it in.
And 2 hold. Quick cuts.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Mount a fast attack against Vesemir by pressing X.
Tomfoolery.
No, that
Enough.
would be this one.
Strong strikes now. Give it all you got.
Strong
Never
attack
lock your
against Vesemir
elbow when
pressing Y, so that'll be
striking.
triangle.
Dodge.
Position, Siri.
Wait for Vesemir to
Footwork.
attack.
Remember.
Dodge one side, indicate a direction using the left analog and press B. Hold a direction and press B as he attacks. Yeah, there we go. Roll out of the way of a blow, choose a direction using a direction and pressing A.
Slow as a fly trapped in amber today. Do it again. Slow as a fly trapped in amber today. Do it again. Slow as a fly trapped in amber today. Do it again. Now, Harry. Siri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle.
Now you're gonna have to wait for him to attack you and then you press the left trigger. And he's basically gonna block it.
Showing off, Geralt.
What am I supposed to be doing? Fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. And riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Press LT just before your opponent strikes.
Maybe a storm.
Slice your jugular.
This is the basics. You have to do the parry one. Counter attack.
Now, young lady, to bring the
Press
day to a
LB.
close, we'll go over a few witches'
Exit.
signs.
Left
Let's
button will
start
be the
with
top one.
Gwen.
Check the Quen sign using left analog. Press A. Oh. Move the, it's highlighted, move it up. Now. Fast.
Tomfoolery,
sign, press
enough.
RT. Right trigger the button.
Siri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witch's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Quen sign protects you against damage and certain critical. So the Quen sign is like a shield. Shield.
Siri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witch's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. showing off, Geralt. See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Alright, Geralt. Come on!
Past the art sign.
Damn it! What the blazes are you doing? See that, Siri? Art will knock anyone.
This is becoming into a little bit
Who's
more the
time for
advanced.
Axie? Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt.
Not bad.
What the blazes are you doing? See this, Siri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Siri. Quen will dampen the blow. Tomfoolery! Enough!
This'll be quick and painful.
Stand in the highlighted. Hold RB and aim at one of the highlighted training posts, then release the onto thread. So, okay. Hold RB.
What now?
So there's the white dot, which is your aiming thing. You have to use your right analog to.
Fine. Enough. Continue training it well. Come on.
Now you have to fight it. Stop trying to shoot your weapon by. Oh, if you want to stop training, press one of the side arrows.
Quick and painful.
Remember your alt very long.
What now?
Mistake. Too old for this shit.
Okay.
Not bad.
Which one was it again?
Who's next?
Oh, it is Quinn. I think I'm just using it at the. It's me. That was the actual part of the sword away. That's why I said just holding the arrows. And here they come and steal her.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Siri?
Pull this out. But July looked.
I'll make
back.
sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
You're a bunch of bad news.
Adnan awaited this, and then White Wolf.
No!
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
Time to go. Ciri in my dreams might mean.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Have to say, undo it.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn, we used it as a pet once. That's private.
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand.
Makes me curious
At
now.
least
What's
I
the
think
stuffed
I
unicorn?
do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Life on the continent and the Skellige Isles is brutish and short. War lays waste to the land, and those that live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. Come up, Percy. I will save you.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow.
You can
Let's go
regenerate
before any
vitality
more
by
show
eating
up.
or drinking or meditating for at least 1 hour. While playing on the Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Food and drink can be placed in your consumables slots used during combat. Press up or down arrow to consume them and regenerate vitality. You have some food equipped in your upper consumable slot. Press up now to eat it and regenerate a vitality. Have your horse come to you, double press. Monster eye to and actually that's what I want to go look at. Anime extract, cool. Cobalt. Same. know what those things. Crystals.
Bird skull in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
Why did it vibrate? When it vibrates, something bad happened. Come around here, see what we can pick. A lot of them, yeah. I think because he's a Witchermoss, he can most craft things. I think like this is all like ingredients and material that you could maybe use to craft. Yeah, I think. No wonder too. Bandits calling themselves Temeria's soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. Outlaws and prepared to the Emperor's bring them in any way will summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted by Imperial law on behalf of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Captain Peter Sar Winley. Okay. You could probably run here for 10 days and collect. Don't see any more sparkly twinkly. Double click and then he whistles for the roach. Give me a roach. Out. Hey. Witches spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wild valleys, climb over mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Gerald can always count on his horse, Roach, help him travel. Have Roach come to you, double press left. Hold A while moving to canter.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His
I
theory
see on the
collapsed.
map they showed a little green leaf for things that you can collect. Double press and hold A thing to get.
War is not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Come in now.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Slower.
I don't know. There's 2 red dots up. Means something bad. Oh, really? I don't want to jump down there because then I don't know how to get back up. the hell? Okay, that's weird. Get on roads. Sometime later.
We going? Help me! Help!
Yeah. He's hungry, man. All he wants is a bird. Horse.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Should have cut my hair like that.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
New entry has been added to this theory. Press and read it. Griffin. Entries in the bestiary provide additional information about monsters, including tips and strategies for how best to fight them. Vulnerable against that sign and those bomb things. Necrophages. Vulnerable against that thing. I was looking to see it said something about the size of Just tell me if your back is too sore and stuff, right? And you can save it and then carry on another night or whatever. No, I understand your back and stuff hurts.
Giddy up. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? And near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Move it!
You're near a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards are hired watchmen. And hired watchmen won't tolerate theft. Also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked paper on your map. They examine them to learn about contracts, work for witches and local happenings. It's like sideline quest. That is pretty much where I got lost the last time I played again, because I took on too many sideline quests.
My gran told me about Smithfield. Lad went missing one day, so he had a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him arsehole. That's when he started twisting.
Road to my way.
Bam, they knocked his head off. Oh, so it worked. Except it was some drown.
I parked his horse. I think this is where they teach you how to play that game Gwent.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
I didn't the way.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Options mark money. Open top panel. Looking for a woman. Show me what you got. Griffin. Looking for a woman or okay. Show me what you got.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
New items. Buy and sell items in the shop panel. Press A to make B to close the shop. Got crafting item. Used to craft gear and items. The eye crafting component. Venom extract. This item cannot be sold. Everything that's in red can't. Only thing that can be solved is that Wolven Hour potion, temporarily, 5 level. I know, emits a dim light torch. A decoy Gwent card. Gwent card. Probably also another Gwent card. And then this is Edanian Herbal. Alchemy, ingredient used alchemy common item. 0 weight, 85. We have, where's our money? The top left. Our weight is I don't know, we can probably buy like a bread or two and then... Oh fuck. Food. Refill your vitality up. $34. Let's quickly. Eyes. And legs. That's a lot cheap. Same as that. I don't know if I have to buy this stuff. I don't think so, but that's like quite. Oh,
But
come on.
like, how do you buy the coin cards still?
Yeah, that's to play in real life. In the game, as you're playing the storyline, there's a part where you have to do, there's like a quest where you have to play the game, in like Gwent game in the game. And then you like receive a card. As you, like within the game, as you play against other people, you get better cards. It's like
Play
just
the
like
game.
a side game. Back. Now we're looking for a woman.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Okay, so dialogue options marked X will end the conversation. Okay, now we'll go through all the dialogues. A pretty busy place sounds pretty obvious.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the alderman don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Thanks for everything.
Thanks for everything.
Look at that fat cat.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Oh, Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Parcel out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
Honestly, there's none of those like twinkly twinkly.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Options mark triangle will make use. And influences people's minds, causing them to act. Calm more stubborn individuals, otherwise resist during a conversation. Fusion ability, character panel.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh, and I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Still back as heel back. Goes up. Hate these.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions! Teams! Suits! Similar to clubs and spades, except each
Yeah.
suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war?
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
New item received. God, women.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Where's Yennefer? Know who I am? Might you be? Where's Yennefer is the highlighted one. Because that's like the obvious.
You seen
line.
Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Of course it's about.
I would say.
Yeah, you gotta
None of
stick
your
to the guy's
business.
character.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Ask the Nilfgaardians of Yennefer. We have a choice to play Gwent, I think.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of War.
Horsewoman of War. What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Are you here or make it to Novigrad yet? That one.
War reached Novigrad yet?
No, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Yeah.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Marked with the cards will be in a game of Gwent. Going to try it. Alright.
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
Do you want to tutorial? Welcome to Gwent. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals and the cards are their forces. You will go first. Begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use them wisely. Okay. Choose a card to redraw. This is a unit card. The number R in the upper left corner indicates its strength. When placed in the battlefield, the value is added to the total strength of the player. This is the unit's combat row icon. The icon indicates the row on the battlefield where the card can be played. Close combat, ranged, siege. Some unit cards have special abilities. This, Kedweni, Siege, Expert special abilities, morale boost. Grants +1 strength to all units in the same row. Weather cards are a type of special card. Use the strength of all type on the field in. Start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw, but let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Here's the battlefield, this is your side. Opponent's side. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability which used only once in battle. Trigger the special ability. Press A to select a card and press A again on the battlefield. Okay, so it's my turn. Guess we want to pick. Number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your unit. Number on the right, total strength for that row. Both values are updated when the card is played. At the end of a round, the player with the highest total. During your turn, you can pass by holding down Y. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during the round. Your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you already have in play. Or let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. A row ends once both players have passed. The players then compare the total strength of their units to determine all cards in the battle. And both players. Yeah, that's the thing that I'm thinking. I don't really want to use. Man. I don't like, that's the only one that's 1. It's the highest one I have, and it goes down. I've got 2 weather. Opponent's turn. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. I thought they would say here what it like does, but I don't want to just go and click on it now. Thought it would give an abbreviation description. We could put this guy down. As you see, my total front row is 6, his is 4. Total second row is 4, his is 2. And my back row is 5, and well, his is 5, mine will now be 6. That's 5 there. Could always my front row still beats his. I don't really want to I don't need to change it. I don't have another one in anyways. But I think we could go big dog. Then it's like 10 versus 5. Impenetrable fog, so the archers fall out. I think this takes out the those guys. I don't know. I wish I could see how. I haven't opened the packet. I don't really want to open. Everything's in there, but I don't want to open it. Yeah, I'm on that pack. No, you had the same idea that I had. I also thought maybe checking in. I was like, yeah, but I'm not gonna open them. Okay, so technically, if there's fog, the rain wouldn't work. I guess I can't think that way. Well, what we could do, it doesn't reduce them completely, drops them to equal to 1 E. Let's see what happens if I play the rain card. Even the rain in this land smells like piss. Sets the strength of all siege combat cards to 1 for both players. Yeah, I can say apply or back. That one sets the strength of all close combat cards to 1 for both players. Which one am I willing to lose? The one that I'm 1 point up on? Adds +1 to all units in the row, excluding itself. That would technically increase my... I don't know how many turns are left. So siege row is even, 8. 2, 6, 4. Because the only thing we can place is these two.
Place one. 4. Okay.
I think what we should do is, because what does that thing do? Inspect it. I wanted to inspect this because it does something. It gives a buff, and I think it gives them all other cards more strength, like what my guy did. So what I could do is I could put the ice one in there to nullify those two. Okay. Yeah, I can. I think that's this. Yeah, siege comp. That one. Okay. Opponent has passed. Either he thinks he can win or he's got 3 cards.
Pause.
Yeah, I don't think he's got any more moves that he could typically make. Because whatever I place in this row, it's gonna end up as 1. So I can't really, yeah. Player who loses a round and also loses a life gem, the game is over. Once a player has lost both life gems. You won the round. Okay. Yeah.
Told you not.
Yeah. Gotta listen to the gotta listen to the wife more often, eh? Do I only have 3 cards now?
Hey.
I can
More
discard.
cards you play.
No, but I can discard 2 cards to pop out.
Other one.
Those are all the ones that I have played. Yeah, it's my turn. 3 cards. I got 3 cards. So, what does this card do again? It's the strength of all close combat cards to 1 for both. Because that's a close combat. What does he do though? Place next to a card with the same name to double the strength of both. We're fucking infantry. I guess we can only go with that. Well, now I could technically play that. Because the ice card makes the close combat, makes that first line drops into 1.
That is your.
Okay. I've only got that other card to play. And it's shiny. What does it do? I don't have any siege cards. Your opponent passed. Your turn. All I can do is pass. Victory! There is no shame in passing and letting your opponent win a round. Sometimes it's better to save your cards for later. Each deck also features its own heroes. Heroes are high value cards into the effects of special cards. These powerful cards can turn the tide of it. Okay, so better to choose your cards wisely and not spend everything in the first round. Yeah. Acquire more powerful cards by completing certain quests or purchasing them from vendors. So there. You can purchase them from the vendors or by completing quests. Geralt, round 1, 12-10, 5-1.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Careful of the other box. I don't know. You've Dracula's Guide to... Got a new Gwent card if you want to examine it. When one of your quests is updated, a notification will appear on the left side of the screen. If you are not currently tracking the updated quest, you can press tracking it. Collect them. Cat is gone. Hello, kitty cat. Wanted to see if I can rub the cat or something. Teasing and shit.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off. Don't want your kind here.
3 against 1, your prey. Well, that would use that mind control, but 3 versus 1 sounds.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Oh.
Mistake. Nice meeting you.
Hey Roachy boy. Hy's so bang hy staan, but he's already ordering a beer. Can I loot these people? Okay. Yeah. You gave me $10 and $50. Old go time. Yeah, I know, it was nice. Your game state will be automatically saved when you reach certain milestones. On your own.
What did the boat do? They put a soldier's head back on.
I tried, doesn't look like it gives the option.
Looking for trouble?
Yeah. I wanna see that other dude.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good.
One on Facebook,
now,
one on
everything's all confused.
And then the Facebook
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age.
Still on
You're
phone
near a
Facebook.
century old yourself.
It's probably someone. You.
See you later,
But I
Vesemir.
guess we have to carry on then without him. God. Come away.
Move it!
Hey, this guy woke up. He said his 2 friends are still asleep.
Freak.
Did he hop back up? Yeah.
Wait a minute. Will you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban.
A lot of berries and stuff.
What happened to your mug?
What happened to your mug? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. That light is playing in the water until the zombie-looking creeps come at him. But,
We'll eat myrtle grass during the Hungry Gap. They've taken all our grain.
Hey-ya!
Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be.
We're gonna do it.
Hey-ya!
Slower.
Got to park my horse. If it's red, the mark with a skull, it means the enemy is much stronger than you. In such cases, it's better to turn back, arm yourself suitably, and gain a few levels before engaging in combat. I don't know. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks or flankers. Where's the thing? Dead. Objects can be destroyed, such as objects. Okay, so for objects, open it, place and password. Try hacking it and just right. But not everything can be destroyed in this manner. Other option is to toss a grape shot bomb at the object, therefore not to get hurt by it. So and an ability vibrated again. How did that highlight? Here lieth mortal remains of Florian Ferrier, lie childless in the flower of stricken by apoplexy while hunting. May Eletel give him sins against nature. Ooh, beehive. Rosai. Ouch. I did. Some of these attacks you can use odd sign to drive them off, while or the evening sign, equivalent to the blast of fire. These will attack each one. Ouchie. Yeah, I've got to... Oh, that's how I could have got the beast. Sneaker. What I want. Don't know why.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
That's what I'm looking for. Every time I walk here, it's... Yeah. When you gain a certain number of experience points, you advance to the next level. Get experience points for killing monsters and complete quests. Receive ability points every time you gain a level. Using these points, you can improve ones you already have. Okay, an ability's color indicates what branch it belongs. Use L to select an ability, then develop it by pressing N. We're gonna do. Oh. Yeah. Muscle memory. Fast attack damage increase 5% million point. Attack. Farmer. That wasn't. I just want to know where's that ghost dude thing. One, two. Ooh. Yeah. Novigrad longsword magic item. Another dead. Put your mushrooms, dude. Take the diagram. Crafts proper skills. Have them craft. Last time when I played this game that long time ago, I never got in here because I couldn't defeat that. Yeah, I just want to see if I... But that's everywhere that I wasn't going to.
Magic. A place of power.
Every time I walk out here, it's like a place of magic. Any sign, intensity. That intensity of the burn is in. Oh, it's like a buff. Okay. Comparky.
Faster.
I don't know if we can just... That's what I want to look now. Was mine. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. I'll turn off now. Let me go to